Oh,
Right, the bull is away, as are the physics. Out comes the frostbite in the side of KT, but Amir dodges it with ease. So this will be. Oh wait, no, that's a Hal Dag, not a stock. Excuse me. Amir goes in for the first bit of damage, jumping R1, but K2 does manage to roll out of the way again. This was a match I personally was looking forward to. Don't really know what's going to happen here. It looks like K2 is doing some talisman swaps, has the Godskin swaddling and the Blessed Dew on right now, a little bit early. Wait, maybe they did take some damage there. As they respond with damage of their own onto Amir, they now have a lead, albeit slight. That's a beautiful, beautiful R1 right there. Getting another chunk of damage in, but Amir tries to respond and doesn't quite get it. Trying to get some rolls out, panic rolls instead of K2, but he doesn't. Actually, he's a little bit too patient there as he does get hit. It looks like K2 is actually winning in terms of raw damage right now, especially with those bundle buffs, or excuse me, bundle drawstring grease. Not like this is Dark Souls 3. And they have a bit of an early lead onto Amir right now. Amir's gonna, I don't know, I think they're hoping to get them in some roll catches just like that one and try to vortex them a little bit, but K2 is not really falling for it. I'm wondering if Amir is maybe going to try to do some swap that comes to neutral L1 on the side of K2 and gets Amir to a corner, actually, and Amir is now really trying to play catch up, down by about 1,000 HP compared to K2. K2 is doing a great job right now of controlling the pace of this match. Great wiggles on the side of Amir to respond and try to climb his way out of this hole that they put themselves in. K2 is not going to make it easy on them. However, there's another. Oh, tries to get the roll catch, almost on it right there. K2 is doing a great job of keeping his drawstrings up, however, to keep that damage. Oh, as he lands like 3 L1s in a row, but does take some damage in return. Not really sure if that was worth it in the long run, because now Amir is only down by about 500. That lead is now cut in half. Amir is not out of this yet. Almost gets a roll catch there. That may have been a free aim. It looks like they went for the wall as they get 2 roll catches right now. There's a third. Amir finally has the lead. Is ahead by about 400 HP now. K2 still has the Blessed Dew Talisman. You can see why they put that on preemptively with the Great Shield Talisman and the Godskin Swaddling Cloth. Amir, they do have that Spear Talisman. It hasn't really come into much use there, as they do get the first Physic tier pop on the side of K2. Amir is doing a much better job right now of not falling for those dagger L1s. Read that beautifully and responds to damage of their own. Now K2 is really getting punished. It looks like they were trying to menu for a little bit and they get punished again. They do get the blue feather brand sword on, but at what cost? They did sacrifice about 800 damage right there as they respond with a little bit of damage of their own. And now Amir swaps to the Star Fist. Really powerful weapon as he gets K2 in a corner. And are they going to get the roll catch? No, not quite. K2 rolling for their life. Beautiful spacing right there. Does get the flaming strike. No, misses the flaming strike, but landed the neutral L1. R1.
the play. And we have to say that also now with Amir not being slowly adapting, now swapping the talisman also to increase the frost, but this is not enough, as now K2 very cleverly switches back to Shunter, as he does needs the 20% damage bonus against it now. Also being ready with the Spear Talisman to get more damage coming out from it, moving Amir to the wall, to the corner almost, applying an incredible amount of pressure while still keeping its maximum HP. Amir now trying to find an opening to Bolus, which goes extremely well, not being punished. But there is an impressive difference in HP here. So Amir now has to adapt a lot to the player now. K2 goes for a blended jump attack, with Amir finally finding an opening to an off-dagger hit. And now slowly taking it very slowly, passively. And now K2 being moved to the corner, finds some space for some jumps, as now Elden Ring allows you to escape corners much better than you will do on previous Souls, we must say. And all the movement tech that you were able to bring to the tip. Thanks to now the pressure received from Shannon and the free aim, with Amir having to run to make sure he doesn't fall into the vortexes. K2 baiting a roll from his opponent, and the wonderful movement planning we see. Amir tries also to find an opening for some backstab, and the backstab almost trying to chain both, with Amir finding also a flaming strike through combo, lowering HPs of K2 now. Maybe this different seems 80-20 that much. Amir also was in the corner, K2 still applying an incredible amount of pressure. He now has realized that his opponent will go for back to 2. Does he try to find now? Still at the corner. Now K2 is framing much more than he was previously doing, having realized what his opponent is capable of. And the framing strike almost connected. It would have brought a lot of damage to K2. Amir finding an incredible opening for a backstep, strafing wonderfully. As he goes for a wake up on the running a1. Now with Amir having a blue feather talisman and stacking as much defense as he can, he will definitely be able to tank at least one of those. K2 rushing in to get the Starfish finisher, was close, very close to the wall, manages to get an R2 on it. Amir gets the backstep with, unfortunately speaking, K2 had the chance to.
Two, one.
Duelos of players now with the physics up. Sorry, definitely taking its time. And let's see if it is going to be a good idea to change
Make some gestures. No, the point down
see
the
Kalian phalanx being set up by K2 with mostly an opening for Sorry to dish out the first blood here. Wonderful use of it, baiting a roll, able to punish it very cleverly, getting the first part of damage. But now Sorry instead tries to get the pressure and aggression, getting some damage also out of the some HP out of the Godsend Club. The pressure was able to land. Tries to set up a framing strike, but still finds an opening for the running R2 here. Very good spacing 5-off players here, trying to set up some attacks, and good use of movements there. We see the trading. The second L1s from K2 becomes an opening for Sorry. Yeah, he might have lost the trade, but for him it was mostly an occasion to get some pressure off as he now tries to swap the to a halberd, but he got heavily punished by the full phalanxes. Now being very low on HP, K2 needs to take his time to force Sorry to roll and getting the punish in. Launches them one by one, getting a hit and then